What's up, everyone? This is Mr. Speedy Brown, and today we are actually doing Lucy's Got Problems, episode 3. And if you guys could get me up to 30 subscribers, I will be giving away another $10 gift card. And I'll see you guys all later in the video. Okay, peace.
I won't pick flowers from unfamiliar fields ever again. With the quiet moan, I tried to open my eyes. I almost succeeded, and almost immediately regretted it. The sunlight was too damn bright, and the elf chicks, too, upside down. Besides, I was thoroughly tied up.
What's going on?
Wait a second. I can open my eyes, like both eyes.
What did you do with my snake?
My leaf.
You leaf-eared trash. She likely means that weird device we took off her face. I knew that thing was important. Excuse me, please. But according to the instructions, we must confiscate suspicious possessions from our fugitives. You know, just in case it turns out to be some terrible weapon. But rest assured, your item is fine. We just put it in our Ellie. Ouch.
The other girl that apparently was the higher rank forcefully elbowed her partner.
I mean, I wanted to say, you don't deserve an answer, Highness Scammer. Me a scammer. Oh. That's rude. You know? Scammer. It depends on the perspective. For now, it's you who snatched something I own, while I don't do anything bad to you, by the way. Or did I?
I searched my memory looking for past sins. Could those poppies be involved? What's the problem with picking a couple flowers? But it's either this fact or it was either this or the fact I was snooping around and being an agent of a hostile military force. Can't be sure of anything with these elves.
If it's the flowers you're upset about, I'm sorry. I realize that it's a wonderful creation and a Mother Nature and all, but they were way too beautiful. I'll be more careful next time, I promise. There's no reason for us to quarrel, right? No reason to quarrel, you say? Huh. To think you're bold enough to spew such nonsense after what you monsters did to our forest. Don't bother about the poppies. It's a magical trap for idiots. As you can see, it works flawlessly. Of course, I should have guessed. It was too damn strange to find such a beautiful field. It's too damn strange to fuck, I fucking fucked up the fucking message. Fuck. So, what have we done again? It's my favorite time ever in the forest. You probably confused me with some other evil forces. Oh, shut up. I don't want to hear your lying tongue wobbling. It's us who should be asking questions. Tia, Tia, maybe you're too strict with her. I mean, what I wanted to say is, you can't judge someone just because they look like a villain, can you? What if she really didn't? Ellie.
Tia? Ellie? Are you gals really elves?
I thought you were supposed to have, like, really long names. Of course, we are. Don't you see the ears? A good elf is judged by her ears. The short names are just monikers. Tia is actually Tia Nathiel, and
you will go and gather kindling while I interrogate the prisoner. I see. I still don't need to file a report.
Oh, okay, I'm gone. But please don't file a report on me.
Kindling.
What for? Are you gonna burn me alive?
Burn you? Tia suddenly burst in a heartless laugh. Her laugh turned and surprisingly pleasant and bright-side alluring. So that's what you think? We tie you up at a stake, gather a huge bonfire, ignite the bonds, and burn off, and run away faster than you can say damn it? That was your plan, right? Don't count on it. We know half of the kind of immune to fire, another half skin tougher than stone. Besides, we're not savage unlike your kind. You will be delivered to the trial of elders in the forest, where your case will be thoroughly viewed before you promptly beheaded. No matter how I want to enact justice with my own hand, the law is the law. What kind of justice is it if you screwed away? But still, I exhale it with relief. Of course, half the demons are immune to fire, and another one has skin tougher than stone. But I'm stuck somewhere between those two. Well, not exactly between. I mean, I got neither of those gifts. At least, I'm good at knitting.
Why are you so angry? If flowers are not the problem, I really don't know what I did to deserve this such treatment. I mean, I surely didn't do anything wrong. It's not necessary to lop my head off, you know? That's the court to decide. You know, you say you don't know what happens to the forest dwellers? Maybe you mean you don't have anything to do with it? Ha! I mean, no idea what's happening to you here. I entered the forest, got lost, found a field of poppies, then you found me, that's all. End of story. Besides, I can't say I don't look half bad. Like, I usually like thicker girls, but you're fine too. If not the bloodlust, I'd say you're alright. Maybe I could even call you on a date. What? Stop bullshitting me. Whatever you please, but You asked for this yourself. Maybe you should drink some thyme infusion. I got some accountants that time to get through with this farce. Who are you, and why are you sent here?
This is bad. This is really bad. I should have guessed that it will come to this. Naturally, interrogation implies being asked awkward questions, but even being hurt. Probably should have thought about what to say beforehand. What should I do?
To be fair, actually, I don't know it myself. I don't remember, you see. There was a wonderful poppies, and that's pretty much everything I remember clearly. But let's not discourage. I believe if I see a pair of naked boot... Silence! What's that sound?
I also heard something. The leaves rustling nearby. Maybe a couple of minutes for us from away. It seems to be a big moving very fast.
What's this? An ambush? How many of you are here? Tell me.
I can barely feel magic, but even my humble power is enough to sense an aurora of another demon. And that thing, whatever it was, it had nothing to do with us.
It's clearly not a demon. Come on, untie me. Not a chance. And if it's an ambush, you'll die first. If you don't see me, set me free. We both.
The shrub in front of us crackled. Finally, greener barrier gave in, and and a strange creature stumbled into the clearing. Its body was brown, moldy, and ridden of insects, like an old gnarl. And the smell. It felt like a mouthful of swamp ooze.
Wait a minute. Tia, look. Ellie, what?
There could be no mistake. It was really an old swamp snag. A huge one of that. Ellie was holding it. Her face a bit smudged with a silt. But Happy showed from behind her weird burden.
What's the meaning of this? Well, we need to make a campfire. Look, how much wood I brought. It will last a bunch of time. So, I thought, a couple of clumsy
daggers and snag fell upon the ground. Together the elf girl stretched prone on the ground, a mess and wet of splinters that snag and had turned into.
That's it, Ellie. We need to make a campfire. And you know what's the least fitting fuel for a fire? It's soggy, rotten lumber. Especially with all these molds and centipedes. Oh, ancient ancestors, can you do the rest? Do anything for right?
Tia measured Ellie with a cold, disappointed stare and made a couple of steps towards her. For the moment, I thought she was going to help her partner up, but she just stepped over Ellie.
It's getting dark.
We don't have time for another one of your stupid acts. Besides, it was dumb for me to send you alone while the forest is so dangerous. I'll go get kindling myself. You stay here and try not to put your eye out with a mushroom. And for Guardian's honor, look after the prisoner. I tied her up well, but the demon's sneaky bastard. Don't answer any requests. And better just don't talk to her at all. You get it?
Hey, I'm still here, you know. You can't just badmouth someone right in their face. You hurt my feelings.
I guess it would be best if you just gag her. You can manage this at least, I hope. The goddess' sake, quit lolling around without purpose. What's this pathetic look? You've rested enough. Get back to your duty as a guardian while you still have it. Right.
When Ellie was standing up from the ground, I think I saw tears of sparkle in her eyes. One look at Ellie dropping her shoulders was enough to see how upset she was. Poor thing. I felt sorry for her, even despite her having no horns and no tail. An elf girl somehow tidied herself up and started looking around. She probably decided what to use as a gag. No, and no. I couldn't afford to be silenced. How would I get out of it in that case? In the meantime, Ellie took a small handkerchief, crumbled it in her hand, and approached me. She had very embraced but determined look.
Wait. Hey, don't you shove that thing into me. Sorry, demon lady.
Name's Lucy.
Sorry, Lucy. But I have got no choice. I really have to do it. Did you hear her? Hear what Tia said? Orders are not to be discussed.
A handkerchief came closer to my face, and now I could see even better that it was smeared with ooze. Would it have been better if Ellie wouldn't have touched it with her hands?
It's covered in slime. Ew. Listen, I'm sure we can come to an agreement. How about we make a small deal? A deal? I don't know. It doesn't seem like a good idea. Tia will be mad if something goes wrong again.
Tia was talking about requests, but a deal is a completely different thing. If you answer a request, you're just making a favor. Don't get anything in return. Maybe a gratitude, but that's all. Gratitude won't keep you warm and light up your camp at night. Dusk is creeping in, and we need to set a fire, right?
Right. I can help you with the bonfire if you untie me. I promise not to run away. You're trying to deceive me, right? No way. How could I? I sincerely want to help.
And stop hanging upside down. My poor little horns are numb already.
But what if you are the enemy spy?
A spy? Seriously? Just look at me now. With all these ropes, masks, marks, I resemble a smoked salami. More than anything.
Well, perhaps you're right.
So, what about my offer?
Okay, it's a deal. But have in mind, I keep my eye on you.
Ellie got a small knife from her belt, and a couple precise movements cut my bonds. Freedom, at last. Well, you can almost call it freedom. Since Ellie treated me kindly, I decided to at least make a campfire if she needed it so badly.